Here's a situation we're all familiar with. You're stuck with a damaged currency note and no one is willing to accept it. Instead of hunting down the person who gave you this bad note, you should know the RBI rules that will get you a full or half refund of the value of any mutilated notes you may have. Such a refund is based on the condition of the note you wish to exchange. There are certain types of notes that will be accepted for refund. According to the Reserve Bank of India Note Refund Rules 2009, the following types of notes will be considered for refund. An imperfect note is a wholly or partially obliterated, shrunk, washed, altered or indecipherable note but does not include mutilated notes. So, what is a mutilated note? That would be a note of which a portion is missing or which is composed of more than two pieces. And then there are mismatched notes, which are mutilated notes that have been formed by joining a half note of any one note to a half note of another. Mismatched notes can be identified on the basis of number and signature and by examining other security features. Refund claims will not be accepted where a note cannot be identified with certainty as genuine, has been made imperfect or mutilated, causing it to appear to be of a higher denomination, is deliberately cut, torn, defaced, altered, or dealt with in any other manner to make a false claim, carries extrinsic words or visible representations of a political or religious character or furthering the interest of any person or entity, is imported into India from any place outside India in contravention of the provision of any law. Notes that are extremely brittle, badly burnt, charred or inseparably stuck together that cannot withstand normal handling will not be accepted by bank branches for exchange. Holders of such notes may be advised to tender these to the RBI office concerned, where they will be adjudicated under a special procedure. Let's take a look at the refund process now. Notes eligible for refund will be accepted only at the RBI's issue offices and at banks' currency chest branches. The list of such currency chest branches can be accessed from the RBI website. We'll leave the link in the description for you. In these branches, mutilated notes will be accepted over the counter and a paper token. Form DN1 will be issued to the person submitting notes. The refund value and criteria are different for different denominations. Value of mutilated note of and above 50 rupees may be refunded in full if the undivided area of the single largest piece of the note is as shown in this table. Value of mutilated note of less than 50 rupees may be refunded in full or half if the undivided area of the single largest piece of the note is as shown in this table. Mutilated notes of and above 50 rupees composed of two pieces of the same note with both pieces individually having area that is equal to or more than 40% of the total area of the note may be refunded for full value. The criteria for mismatched and imperfect notes is a little different than that of mutilated notes. The value of an imperfect note will be refunded in full or half based on the dimensions given before if the matter printed on the note is not totally illegible and if the prescribed officer is satisfied that it is a genuine note. For a mismatched note up to a denomination of 20 rupees, the area of the larger of two pieces presented may be measured and adjudicated as per dimensions, ignoring the smaller piece. No refund will be issued if neither of the two pieces meets the minimum area stipulated. For denominations of or above 50 rupees, the two pieces may be treated as two separate claims and the area calculated accordingly. And in how much time are refunds processed? The entire process should be completed in the least possible time and on the same day of application for refund. The value of such notes should be credited through electronic clearing service or banker check or demand drafts. The prescribed officer in charge of verifying such notes should be equipped with a table lamp of medium intensity, a magnifying glass, a measuring centimeter plate in plastic, and a set of genuine notes in all denominations of different patterns. Banks that offer refund services should have a display board that says "Mutilated notes are accepted and exchanged here." This board should be displayed prominently outside the bank. Display boards inside the banking hall and above the counter where mutilated notes are accepted should read, "Mutilated notes are accepted here for exchange under Reserve Bank of India Note Refund Rules. Exchange value, if any, must be collected on the same day. Notes on which exchange value is not payable will be retained by us. In case of difficulty, please see branch manager." Now we move towards the even more familiar territory of soiled notes. These are notes that have become dirty due to normal wear and tear. These include a two-piece note pasted together where both pieces presented belong to the same note and form the entire note with no essential feature missing. The good news is that all bank branches should accept soiled notes and pay full value for them. But what if a note is not mutilated but has some writing on it? In 2015, the RBI declared that notes that have been scribbled on are legal tender and that such notes can be exchanged at banks. However, notes with political or religious messages will not be considered legal tender under any circumstance. Claims on such notes will be rejected under the RBI note refund rules. In 1999, the RBI came up with the Clean Note policy, wherein it urged people not to scribble on notes as this reduces the lifespan of notes. And here we'd like to offer you a simple tip. Since currency notes are for giving away, wouldn't it be best not to practice your art and writing on them? So go ahead, doodle in notebooks, not on notes. We hope you found this information useful. If you did, please like and share this video and leave us a comment with your feedback. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to Factly and hit the bell icon for updates.